Hi, I'm Wyatt Cash at Scoop News Group, and we're here with Kimberly Bailey, CIO for the City of Memphis, to talk about hybrid cloud transformation in government. Kimberly, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here, Wyatt.
So let me start by asking, a majority of the most demanding enterprise workloads and data sets still remain pretty much outside the cloud. What's your view about the merits of bringing cloud capabilities to your data and applications, maybe rather than your data and applications to the cloud?
So, it's a very timely question for us. The City of Memphis Information Technology team conducted a capacity and redundancy workshop very recently to analyze every application and server that we have on in our possession. And so we're trying to determine what makes the most sense to go to the cloud, to continue, on-prem. And so it's a very deep study that we're working with our managers and leads. And so I think for us, it will definitely be a hybrid environment for a bit of time right now. It's a slow pace, but it's also very costly to just say we're going to the cloud from a training perspective. We have to make sure we have the individuals on board who can, support those decisions. And that is indeed a strategic move for us. But yeah, I think it's beneficial. It has some indeed advantages for cloud infrastructure, but we're just going to pace it properly so that we can make sure everything makes sense over, for the long term.
Mhm. Well, next, what's an example of a mission or enterprise operation challenge that your agency or the agencies you support, has been trying to tackle, where adopting cloud capabilities as a service has made or could make a difference in terms of costs or agility, security, or control?
I think overall, the biggest challenge is we've been primarily on-prem for many, many years. So getting the skill set in place to support that new way of doing things is our biggest challenge. We're a government entity. Of course, funding is always, has to be considered for every decision. So we have to make moves where we either train who we have or bring on, staff with that skill set. So that's kind of the biggest challenge right now. We know that it makes sense to do. It's just how we get there and how do we get the team to support it going forward.
And can you talk a little bit about how those efforts so far have helped at least improve or could improve outcomes for citizens or employees at your organization? And maybe one or two lessons that you've learned so far in the process.
Well, definitely, in this remote environment, you can do a lot of remote management of those systems. So you don't actually have to have someone sitting in your data center to monitor and manage. So that is a very good benefit for us. Storage wise, it is definitely, helping us so that we can look to see exactly how much storage we need for these applications. When it comes to disaster recovery, we're always thinking about that. So it actually provides, better DR for us by having some things in the cloud. Um, Everybody's concerned about security right now, and the security aspect of cloud technology also has a lot of benefits for our team and just less maintenance overall. I think those are some of the keys for us as we look at the advantages of going to cloud technology.
And then lastly, what are your top priorities, or where do you hope to go next with cloud capabilities as a service, especially with computing at the network edge becoming more important to organizations?
So we have, again, with that capacity and redundancy study that we've done, looking at every single application, just making a really strategic move to see exactly what does belong in the cloud and what should remain, on-prem. And I think that is our biggest effort right now, just to really look at every application. I've been in this role, I guess, a little bit over a year and a half now. And so just knowing all of what's in our environment is very important. And as we decide what makes the most sense, that type of workshop helps us. So we will be doing this over the next year or two, making sure that things are on-prem, should be on-prem, and things that are in the cloud should be in the cloud, and what we can combine, because I think we have a lot of redundant applications. And so as we move to looking more at cloud technology, it's just going to help us streamline a lot in our infrastructure over time.
Well, Kimberly Bailey, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to just share some of your insights, some of the things you're doing for the city of Memphis and for the citizens and employees in that area. Thank you so much.
Thank you.